Hey, does anyone want a Bang? Bang energy drink, that is. Got a couple extras at my office and house if anyone wants to try one. Coming at you with a FIFA 2018 World Cup pool update result video. France took home the title tonight. We'll see you next quad year. We'll play again in 2022 when the World Cup is hosted in Qatar. I don't even know where that is. So it looks like Kyle and I tied for the pool championship. It's the first ever tie in the history of La Liga. Typically, we have a set of tiebreakers to prevent things like this happening. I don't even think we've had any of our past pools reach the point where we needed to use any of the tiebreakers, but we do have the tiebreakers in place just in case. The first tiebreaker is picking the correct champion. Neither Kyle or myself picked France to win the whole thing. So even though we finished with the same total amount of points, we did not qualify with the first tiebreaker. So we go to the second tiebreaker, which is total number of games picked correctly. Kyle and I tied there too with a total of 10 games picked correctly. It's interesting because we picked them correctly in different stages. I had the round 1 lead. Then Kyle took over and he had the round 2 lead. Then luckily I had Croatia advancing to the finals, which he did not, so that put me back into a tie with him with total number of points and total number of games predicted correctly. There is no third tiebreaker. Someone suggested Kyle and I do a FIFA style penalty kick shootout. I thought it was a great idea. Kyle declined. He said there was too much variance and he didn't want to leave it up to that. He'd rather just tie and take half the money, so that's what we were doing. So we each get $550. It's Kyle's second and a half La Liga title, and it is my fourth and a half La Liga title. I still have the most La Liga titles of anyone ever. I do play in every single event though, so it's not saying much. Thank you to everyone who played and donated. Thank you to first timer in the pool, Eric Ruiz, for picking Mexico. Thank you for Joe Gianosa, Joe Gianosa for recruiting his uncle, who picked Argentina to win the whole thing. Maribel, also making, I believe, her first entry in La Liga, picking Portugal to go all the way, and a few other picks who really just gifting us $100. So it was really only 5 or 6 people who had a legitimate shot at winning the whole thing. The people who picked Belgium to win the whole thing, a couple of people who had Brazil picking the whole thing, and really those are the only people who had a chance. So thanks again for playing, guys. Our fantasy football league, if you guys are interested, is coming up next. We still have a few spots open. It's $1,000 buy-in, half-point PPR, and a bunch of other cool things like a bad beat jackpot in our league. So we have a pretty unique league. It's hosted on ESPN. We have a commissioner, myself, and we have a Players Association president, Joe Gianosa. So again, our league is pretty advanced. If you are looking to spice up your fantasy football game this season, talk to Joe or I about joining our league. There's a few spots left. By the way, I'm on my way to play in a poker tournament right now. I'm wearing my Les Bleus jersey to channel my inner champion. So we'll see how I do. First, though, I have to stop by Stockton and pay my bookie for last week's losses. So I will see you guys later. Bye.